This is gonna be a fun day. I didn't know that. I'd give it a 10. 10 out of 10. Good morning, you guys. I hope wherever you are, your day, evening, just starts out awesome. I hope this one starts out awesome as well, because we are taking this bad boy in. She looks a little naked, ain't got nothing on, and we're gonna put a snowblower on it. So we've got to put a high flow kit onto this before we can install the snowblower attachment. So I'm gonna head in, I'm gonna get this thing outfitted with a snowblower, and then we're gonna do a walk around. And since, if we look, we've pretty much got mud everywhere we are, we're gonna head north and see if we can't go in search of some snow. So the first thing we're gonna do is install the snowblower, but this is one of the more complicated attachments that goes onto the Toro multiforce. So I'm gonna walk you through step by step some of the critical components to keep in mind if you guys are going to attempt to self-install this yourself. Nobody makes me bleed my own blood, nobody. All right, so part of what we're doing is we pop the fuel tank off, and it only comes off with just 1, 2, 3, 4 bolts, pops right off, and then that gains access to it. But here's a cool thing for maintenance: you can get at everything underneath here. I didn't know that. All right, so another thing that we've got to change out are the tires on the front, and here's the reason why. These are actually solid tires. These are non-pneumatic or air-filled tires, and they want these pumped up just enough so that you can get better gription, because these, if you stick with the solids, they can actually cowboy out of them, or you can lose these tires. So switching out the front casters is part of the process of upgrading to the snowplow. Okay, so now as we're looking at the front snowblower, one of the things I want to point out is here's an upgrade that if you guys don't have it, it's a free upgrade, and that's this snow chute. This is a 2-stage snowblower. So here's stage 1, stage 2 is here, but this snowblower is so powerful that if you don't have this upgrade added onto it, people have reported that the snow could shoot out 20-some plus feet. But by putting this on, which is a free upgrade and attachment you should be able to get from your dealer if you bought a snowblower, that eliminates all of that problem. All right, guys, so to run this snowblower requires a high flow attachment, but some people in the past have noticed they've had some issues with their high flow attachment, and it's all because it's just not quite adjusted right, and all of the adjustment is done right there. So if you have any problems with your high flow or your blower not blowing the way it should, you simply loosen up this bolt, and then you just rotate this bracket. Now, what you'll find is this entire thing might be out of adjustment. This has to be not vertical. You want it kind of kittywampus. You want it as angled up as you possibly can, because this angling up is high flow, and it will actually legit just go down that far, and that's no flow. So by loosening this bolt up and grabbing right here, you just angle the whole thing up like this, and now you're in high flow mode. So the high flow kit mounts onto the side of the machine with 2 brackets. So we mount one bracket here, the second mounting bracket is right here, and then it's just simply a matter of pinning it on and off. So once the brackets are in place, what they recommend doing is just marking them so that you know exactly where it is, and this thing will just pop on and off. It slides on with this right here on the front, put a pin in there, you're good to go. And then once you got it on place, just pop your pin in the back, and it's as easy as that. The next step is we've got to get the belt put on, and that can be a little bit tricky You work it around the main pulley over here, and then it's got a tensioner spring right here. Just make sure you don't get your fingers pinched. Give that a pull. And this spring right here keeps everything automatically tensioned up. But it's as easy as 1, 2, 3 basically. So now this piece is actually used for the snow plow. The snow blower doesn't require it. So you pop this pin out, and then you're ready to go for the snow blower. Okay, so the next thing we want to do is install the float kit. And the reason we need this is because this allows the snow blower to float. Instead of like the snow plow, which has consistent down pressure and you control and manipulate, you hit the button and now the snow blower will contour with the ground. So for you technical gurus out there, we go 1 inch off from the main switch for our auxiliary float kit switch. So here's the main switch. This is where we're going to go 1 inch off from it for our float kit. Okay, so it doesn't look like a big deal, but the float switch is right there, just 1 inch off from the main key. And then this diode comes actually out of here, gets plugged in over here, and then this is the control, this is the float kit. This gets plugged into here, and then this also gets plugged into here. So this is how this whole system kind of goes together underneath there. And then that's the bottom view of our float kit switch right there to give you a perspective. All right, so now we got to physically connect the blower to the machine. So they've got a rod right here that actually hooks into it, but then it also gets bolted to the frame of the machine. So it's a little bit more than just slipping it on here. This unit physically attaches to the frame to make sure that everything stays solidly locked together. So now for the blower attachments, we have actually 4 sets of lines to connect. One will control the chute. The other set of lines will actually control the blower itself, and this is where the high flow comes in. And pop them in. And then make sure you hook your last line up. And that's how the actual blower part, the 2-stage auger, is powered by the high flow. And the chute is controlled up here. All right guys, so this next step is pretty important, and what this does is this is the stop for the plow, or the blower. So if you want to lower that down, and you'll see where that stops it. And what that does is that keeps the blower from biting into the ground. You also have skid shoes on the side which help you control it. So if you want this to come closer, you can adjust these skid shoes right here. You can see where we've got it adjusted right now. But this plow or this blower can get pretty aggressive, so we use that stop so we don't just dig into the ground. All right guys, I know this is completely off topic, but I got brand new tires and I have had a chance to try them out. They're phenomenal. So what I got was the Discover Cooper Snow Claw. Now this is a dedicated snow tire. Check out the siping on this thing. So this is called siping right here, and these are grooves, okay? A little bit of difference, and here's what I've learned. The siping, see how that moves back and forth like that? What that does is that's supposed to get full of snow, and then snow sticks to snow. That's how you make a snowman. And so you can check it out on my Ford over here. We don't have anywhere near the siping course. This is a older tire, but look how aggressive the siping pattern is in comparison. But I want to know from you guys, what tires are you using? Because Rick from Snow Power, he recommended Winter Force, and I couldn't get them. Winter Force, just it was a year-long wait. Now I can't use these tires for towing trailers or any kind of summer work because the compound in the rubber is so soft. I'll chew through them right away. So come April 15th, these bad boys are going to get popped off when this truck starts to do the summer work where we're doing more hauling, towing, and things like that, because I don't want to chew through them for no reason whatsoever. They're not an all season, but what's your go-to tire, you guys? I think the next step in this is we got to go load up and head out and find snow, because I think the we've got here isn't going to work. So if we're going north, let's bring everything north that we got to go. So this Heinecker snowplow isn't getting retired, it's going to be repurposed. I'm bringing it up north and giving it to my uncle. For the last 6 or 7 years, he's been plowing my driveway up there and he's never asked for a single thing. So I want to surprise him with this snowplow. All right, you guys, if you want to see a full video on this one, I'm bringing it up north. You got to let me know. Hopefully I can find enough snow to test this thing out. So this is the Mammoth by Aaron's, and I don't really feel like I've given it a fair shake yet because I haven't tested out the snowblower and some of the other attachments, so I don't have a full video ready quite yet. There you go. That's number 2. All right, so the final position that we've got is, and the reason we did this, let's just take a quick peek before we head 100 miles down the road. We got the front plow still on, which helps add a little bit of nose weight to the overall rig. The back of the truck has weight in it. We put the plow, which is the lightest of the whatever that we're putting on, right up front, even though that's coming in probably about 1,100, 1,200 pounds. I don't remember what right offhand. The Mammoth goes right in front of the back axles, and these two pieces of equipment really are meant to kind of balance each other out, because then if you look over here, we did something we don't normally do, and we pulled the multiforce over the back wheels. Now if you kind of take these two into consideration, that's where how we've distributed the weight. But the indicators for me were the tires right here. I was looking at how these were squatting in relation to how the truck was squatting. So that's it. I think we're ready to head north. Let's do that. All right, you guys. Well, let's see. We made it up north with our load, and we still got plenty of snow to play in. In fact, we got kind of a special. We got a couple guests here today with us. We got Buck from ASV, and we've got Nick. And Buck, today you and I are going to go across the lake, and we're going to be testing the biggest, baddest skid steer that's ever been made on planet Earth, right?
Yes, sir. We're going to kill some brush with it.
And it's the ASV 135.
Correct. RT 135.
RT 135, and this is a brand new machine that just came out, right?
It is. Yeah. We just started shipping them this month. So
okay.
Get your hands on an early one.
Okay. So what we're going to do, guys, that'll be in a different video. If you want to see that, say show us the ASV, or show us the release the beast. There you go, release the beast. Say that in the comments down below, and hopefully you guys enjoy the rest of our Toro multi-force video. And if you want to see some Mammoth action, I brought this up as well, so say Mammoth me. If you guys want to see some Mammoth action, Mammoth me, or release the beast, or all of them. What the heck? That's why we have fun shooting these videos, and I hope you guys have fun watching them. But I got a lot of work to do today across the way. All right, if you guys want to see what the 135, the RT 135 looks like, here's just a sneak peek of it on the trailer. All set up. What are we gonna do? We're gonna go kill some brush, you said?
Yeah, that's the idea.
Yeah. So that video is coming up, and look at the sick truck they just got. And we are gonna also find out what the deal is with Yanmar and ASV, what that new thing is. So release the beast. That's a beast. Biggest skid steer, most horsepower made on the market. This is going to be a fun day. Hopefully I have all my fingers and toes at the end of it to prove that we can be safe while we have fun. But you guys came in here to see the Toro multi-force snowblower in action, and so that's what we're going to be getting into today. So let's just see what this thing can do. Below this snow is a layer of mud. And this machine does not have four-wheel drive. It is actually a stand-on lawnmower that's been retrofitted or outfitted with a snow blower. And so I call those front unsteerable wheels crazy wheels. And for me to be able to get any traction with this thing meant I was a little bit on a slip and slide. Problem I'm facing here is traction and mud. I'm not getting traction because I'm grabbing through the snow and into the mud. I'm going to guess that if I had a solid surface such as asphalt, concrete, or even hard packed gravel below me, then my results would be a lot better. All right, you guys, well, let's kind of go over it. For power, I'd give it a 10. 10 out of 10. It just handled it. The Kohler engine, I love how it growls. I personally love how it growls. And Kohler doesn't want anything to do with me, so that's just a kudos to them. Handleability, if you're on an uneven surface like I'm at right now, 3 out of 10. It's just not handleable. But if you're on a flat level surface, if you got pavement underneath, you're gonna be fine. Yeah, crazy wheels aren't gonna be the best, but I'm on uneven surfaces with ice underneath and muck and nasty, and this is mud, and I mean the worst potential conditions ever. I mean, it wouldn't be a Dirt Monkey video if I didn't go find those conditions and test something out on it. But that's all we got for you on this video. Hey, if you guys enjoy these videos, that thumbs up goes a long way, and you guys are saying it in the comments like, hey, I smash the thumbs up button before you even started the video. Thank you. Thank you. That really goes a long way. I really do sincerely appreciate that, and it helps me to understand what kind of videos you guys want. So if there's anything you want to see down the road, hey, I've made these videos for you. Dan and I bust our butt trying to figure out the formula where we can preserve the engine sounds for you. We can add some of that cool music he adds in. I freaking love Dan's music. And then just have you, have, by the time you're done with the video, a pretty good understanding of just how well a machine like this is going to function. Good, bad, and everything in between. And that's our video for today. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If you want to see the mammoth, the woolly mammoth go to town, let me know. And if you want to see that ASV, I actually got that stuck on the side of my hill. I'm not proud of it. That's it for this one, though. God bless you guys. Go get them, and we'll see you on another one. Let's go. That's a lot of weight in the front.
It is.
Yep.